Starting April 1st, 2023, Canadians have a new choice when it comes to saving for the purchase of their first home. It's called the First Home Savings Account. The account allows qualified first-time homebuyers to contribute up to $8,000 per year, up to a maximum of $40,000. The contributions into the account are tax deductible, just like an RRSP, and the withdrawals from the account are tax-free, just like a TFSA. In a previous video, I've already covered all the important details regarding the First Home Savings Account. In this video, I want to compare that First Home Savings Account to the home buyer's plan via the RRSP and a TFSA. Now, before we begin, just a quick disclaimer, I am not an accountant. This is just for educational purposes. It's recommended that you do consult with a tax professional before deciding which option is best for you. For first-time homebuyers who have a longer time horizon of 5 years or more, the First Home Savings Account is the tool for the job. Here's why. Keep in mind that per year, you are limited to a maximum of $8,000 as a contribution. The maximum contribution that you can make in total is $40,000. $8,000 per year times 5 years allows you to maximize that $40,000 contribution. Once you've maxed out your contribution room in the First Home Savings Account, there are some key advantages over an RRSP and TFSA. The First Home Savings Account, like a TFSA, is tax-free. So any income earned in the account can be withdrawn for the purchase of your first home. So that means that if you've saved your $40,000 into this account and invested it wisely, and let's say those investments have grown to $50,000, then that means you can withdraw the $50,000 completely tax-free for the purchase of a qualified first home. First Home Savings Account also has some of the advantages that you find in an RRSP contribution, because contributions into the First Home Savings Account are tax deductible. So that means you can contribute your $8,000, deduct it from your taxable income that year. You would realize some tax savings, which can help further save towards the goal of homeownership. Now, unlike the RRSP, another advantage of the First Home Savings Account is that once you withdraw for the purchase of your first home, there is no requirement to repay into that account over 15 years, which is required when you withdraw under the home buyer's plan via the RRSP. This new First Home Savings Account is really going to appeal to younger Canadians who have a dream of home ownership and are saving towards that goal. But what about if you have more immediate plans to buy within that 5-year time period? Then maybe the home buyer's plan via the RRSP is a more appropriate product for you, and here are the reasons why. Unlike the First Home Savings Account, which only allows you to contribute $8,000 per year, if you use an RRSP to save for the purchase of your first home, you are limited not by a specific number, but by your accumulated contribution room, which is determined year after year based on your income. So for anybody who's been working for an extended period of time, they have quite a healthy contribution room that they can maximize at any time. The home buyer's plan allows you to withdraw up to $35,000 from your RRSP. So in theory, the advantage of the RRSP home buyer's plan is that you can contribute $35,000 into your account, let it gestate for just the 90-day period that is required, and then withdraw it tax-free from your RRSP. You would gain the tax advantage because you'd write off $35,000 against your taxable income for that year. You would get your tax refund, which further enhances your cash flow for the year that you make that contribution. There are two cons that make the home buyer's plan via RRSP a little bit less enticing than the First Home Savings Account. Number one, when you withdraw from your RRSP, it is actually a loan from your RRSP because you are required to repay that amount over 15 years. You're required to make a 1/15th payment to your RRSP. If you do not make that contribution in a particular year, that amount is added to your taxable income. The second thing is that you're capped at $35,000. So if your RRSP has earned $40,000, $50,000, you will not be able to withdraw that amount without tax consequences. Whereas in the First Home Savings Account, withdrawals are tax-free, allowing you to take advantage of growth in that account. And lastly, we have the TFSA. Now, the TFSA doesn't have a first-time homebuyer's benefit or plan associated with it, but it is a useful tool that can be leveraged to help you maximize your savings for the purchase of your first home. The contribution limit into a TFSA is determined annually by Revenue Canada. This year in 2023, it's $6,500. Since inception up until now, if you haven't contributed, the maximum allowable accumulated total is $88,000. Now, unlike an RRSP or the first home savings account, contributions into your TFSA are not tax deductible, so you don't get that benefit. However, some of the pros of a TFSA include the following. Income earned in the TFSA is tax-free. The second thing is that there is no limit in terms of how much you can withdraw from your TFSA for the purchase of a new home. And the third thing is that unlike the RRSP, when you withdraw from your TFSA, there is no requirement to repay or recontribute into your TFSA. Okay, so now that we have this alphabet soup in our heads of FHSA, RRSP, HBB, TFSA, it's a mess. The question remains, which one is best and most suitable for you? Assuming you have an indefinite or longer time horizon, the first home savings account is hands down the most useful tool because it marries the benefits of both the TFSA and the RRSP into one. Now, if you're watching this video and you don't have 5 years to save, you're looking at making a purchase in the next 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, then you can probably skip the first home savings account because you're capped at that $8,000 contribution per year. If you have money set aside, I would then contribute up to that maximum $35,000 into an RRSP. You would realize the immediate benefit of the tax deduction, and then you can withdraw that amount when necessary for the purchase of your first home. Overall, I do believe that the first home savings account is a meaningful new tool available to Canadians. It is hard enough to purchase real estate in Canada, and it's only getting harder. So I applaud the government for coming up with a new tool and method that's going to help Canadians realize their dreams and goals of home ownership. All I can say is that I wish it was available when I was 18 to start saving towards that goal. My name is Chris Mulder. I am a Toronto-based mortgage broker. If you have any questions about what is best for you, the door is always open. Until next time, bye for now.